Hello everyone, welcome to Math Pals. You're watching Math with Anila.
Today, let's study about the cumulative frequency curve or Ogive. What is that? If you plot the points taking the upper limits of the class intervals as the x coordinates and their corresponding cumulative frequencies as y coordinates, then if we join all these points by a freehand curve, the curve in that way we are obtaining is called as the cumulative frequency curve or the Ogive. By considering one question, let's see more about the Ogive. Consider the frequency table given here. Class interval as well as the frequency is given. To construct the cumulative frequency curve, we need the cumulative frequencies. So first let's find out the cumulative frequencies for the given distribution. The cumulative frequency can be found out by keeping on adding the frequencies of the previous classes. The first frequency is as usual 7 and the second one is 7 plus 9, that is you have to add this 9 to 7, that will be 16, and then 16 plus 12, that will be the next cumulative frequency, that is 28, and 28 plus 8, that is 36 will be the next cumulative frequency, and the final one is 42. This is what the cumulative frequency we are obtaining for this particular frequency distribution. So always remember, to construct a cumulative frequency curve, we need to have a cumulative frequency table. Now what we have to do is we have to form the coordinates with the upper limit as well as the cumulative frequency for each class, and then plot all these points in a graph. We will be getting the required Ogive or the cumulative frequency curve. Let's do that. So here you can consider the first upper limit and the corresponding cumulative frequency. That as the coordinates you can consider and plot this in the graph given here. Now let's write off all the coordinates here. The first one is 10, 7. Then the next one is 15, 16, 20, 28, 25, 36, and 30, 42. These are the coordinates we are getting when we are considering the upper limit as well as the cumulative frequency. Let's plot these points in the graph. The first one is 10, 7. So here it comes somewhere around here. So you can see, consider the lines whatever is already present in your graph and find out the 7 from this particular point, and this will be 10, 7. And the next one is 15, 16. In place of 15 you can go and find out 16 from this point, and you will be getting it somewhere here. 15, 16. The next is 20, 28. In the place of 20 you can go around and find somewhere here as the 28. Here you should see it is 20, 28. And the next one is 25, 36. Here you can go straight 36. Come somewhere here. This will be 25, 36. And the last one is 30, 42. 30 straight up, 42. This is how we can mark the point 30, 42. These are the points what you are obtaining, and you can just have a freehand drawing here. You can just draw on all these points, and you can see this is a rising curve. And now you see it's whenever you draw a cumulative frequency curve or the Ogive, this has to start from the x-axis. For that, always remember, you have to consider the lower limit of the first class interval, and consider the y value as 0, and you have to start it from the x-axis. So we will be starting our graph from this particular point, that is 5, 0, and you can just start your Ogive from here. So this is how your cumulative frequency curve what you are obtaining here. And one more important thing you have to remember, whenever you get your data, you have to check whether the given data is continuous or not. If not, you have to make the data continuous, and then you have to construct the required Ogive. Here already the data is a continuous one, so we could get the answer in this way. And now, whenever you draw a cumulative frequency curve, it's important to write the scale of that particular graph. That should be written on the right side top of the graph. Here I will be just writing it over here. Scale. Scale means for the x-axis, what you are considering. X-axis, you have considered x-axis 1 centimeter. Your graph, each box is 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units. Y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. This is what you have to write the scale of the given ogive. This is how you have to draw the ogive in your graph. And here I have just drawn it on the whiteboard. You can use your graph paper and draw the ogive. And this is a less than ogive. Consider this question. This question is for you. You can just solve it. And in the next class, let's study more about the cumulative frequency curve. That's ogives. That's all for today. Thank you.